Hi everybody. Today's recipe is called Chana Masala. It's made with white chickpeas and all the vegetables you see here are only used for garnishing. And then the spices you see in the back will be included in my recipe as I cook the chanas or the chickpeas. I not many spices I need, just a few basic, and then I have all the veggies here for my just to garnish the chanas after they're done. You can see here I have one medium-sized tomato chopped, and then I have one medium-sized onion diced, and then I have or chopped, and then I have two green chilies because I like it spicy. So if you don't like it spicy, just don't add the chilies or the red chilies. And then I have some fresh coriander. I'm about a half tablespoon of cumin seed, and then 1 tablespoon of garam masala, and a half tablespoon of black pepper crushed, and then I have 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, and then a tablespoon of salt. And then I have 2 cans of chickpeas here, and this is like a medium-sized can. It's not the regular can that you get. It's a little bit bigger than the regular, but it's not the large one either. And then I have about almost 1 cup of canola oil because I always use canola oil in my cooking. You can go ahead and add whichever oil you like to use in your cooking. And so I'm gonna start off by adding my oil to the pot, and then I'm gonna wait for the oil to get like warm, not even hot. And once I feel that the oil is warm, I will just add my cumin seeds. And then when I feel like it's starting to sizzle a bit, I will go ahead and add the red chili powder. Red chili powder is the main ingredient for this recipe, but if you find it too spicy, just use the black pepper powder. And so I'm just on a very on a medium heat. I'm just going to cook the red chilies until it gets very until I can get the fragrance of the chili. It smells really good to be honest. And then but I don't want to burn it. And when I see that the chilies are starting to cook a bit, like as you can see it's still red, if it's burning it would turn like almost black. So here I'm just cooking the red chilies a bit, and then when I feel that it's um getting warm, or just like not bubbling, but I would say then I would add my black pepper in there. But it's not like it's cooking, but it's not like boiling. But when it starts to do that, or when I feel like it's going to start burning now, I will add a half a cup of water just to cook the chilies before I add anything else to them. So then I'm just gonna add the water, and you can see it's starting to bubble already. Um, and this will cook really fast because this is just the powder. And then so when the water actually starts to boil, I will go ahead and add the chickpeas in there. With for this amount of chickpeas, I will need maybe 2 cups of water. I'm gonna start off by less water because then if the chickpeas are getting too soft, um, I don't want it to turn into like I don't want to mash all the chickpeas. I do want them whole at the end, but it's better if you add less water. And then if you feel the chickpeas are too firm, you can go ahead and add more water, but start off by adding less water. And I'll show you later on. So here I see the water is starting to boil. I will add the chickpeas into the pot, so both cans. And then once the chickpeas are in there, I will add the salt. So there I'm going to add the second can, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of salt in there. So there I'm just going to give it a good mix with the red chilies and the black pepper. And I can see this particular brand of chickpeas is already very soft. So I'm just not going to add too much water into this since there is enough water in there. So there you can see I added, I think, about a cup of water, and the gravy is just too watery for me. I wanted to cook, so like I'm just probably gonna um not cover it for too long. I'll let it cook open, so the chickpeas get soft and the water. And now I get rid of some of the water just by cooking it there. So there you go. The water is starting to boil now, and the chickpeas were already soft to begin with, but I'm just gonna cook it a bit more, and then when I feel I don't have a lot of gravy in there, a lot of water in there, I'm just gonna, with my spoon, I'm just gonna crush or mash some of the chickpeas just to make it into like a thick masala or like a paste. But it should have a bit of gravy. Um, like if it doesn't have it, that's okay. But if you feel that there's a little bit of gravy is okay to have in my recipe at least. So there, it's cooking, and I'm just gonna, I think, cover it partially and let it cook for 10 to, again, you just have to keep checking on it. It could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, but it's on high heat right now. So there, it looks about done to me. I'm just gonna mash half of my chickpeas here, almost half. It doesn't really have to be half. If you feel you want more of the whole piece, then you can just, there, this is how I'm just gonna just gently and very slowly mash some of the chickpeas and turn it this way. I don't have to like grind or take them out. I can just do it in the pot, one pot. Easiest way for me to do this. There, now it's ready. So I'm just gonna cook it for another 5 minutes. It smells so good. And there, I think I'm just gonna mash a little bit more chickpeas in there just to get that. And then when I see it's almost done, I'm just gonna add the garam masala and cook it for another 5 minutes just to cook the masala in there. But not too long. So I'm just gonna mix the masala, and there, it's ready. You can see that I have a gravy, but it's not too watery. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add all the veggies into the chickpeas, and absolutely delicious chickpeas are ready. Very easy, simple, yet and I mean, you can't go wrong with this recipe. It just tastes that good, at least in my opinion. And all done. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel.